welcome back to Middle Age Gamer. Another quick news update, just keeping an eye on current Xbox affairs and so on. Quick disclaimer, it's no joke, I do believe that Microsoft has the best offering at this moment in time when it comes down to value for money and consumer products. And especially as their recent acquisitions, both all the Bethesda, smaller studios at the end of the 360, at the end of the Xbox One days, when they started to get like Ninja Theory and all this. To be honest, I think all that's great. Now, basically, it's been released in the news in the US that basically the US government, or the department for the US government that is responsible for monopolies and mergers, has actually announced they're going to investigate the Activision Blizzard buyout. Now, I just want to make this video to sort of like say, hey, please take it with a pinch of salt. There's no chance at this moment in time that it's going to not go through, because, like I say, Microsoft anticipated this. That's why they said the completion date was going to be April to July, I believe. And in doing so, they kind of like anticipated all this investigation, which is what's going to delay it, because normally an acquisition would take about 6 months. That would be this year completion, but instead you're going to have another 6 months on top of that, sort of thing, up to, should I say, where they investigate it. But there really isn't any reason not to, and the reason I say this is, currently today, Microsoft, with the acquisition of Activision, will become the only the third biggest actual, gaming tech company out there. Do you know who's at first? Sony.
Welcome back,
second? Nintendo. And that just shows that if anything, like Sony couldn't complain to do this, they couldn't force, an investigation, so please don't start that rumour, because the reality is simple. If they tried to do that, they're at number one. They're going to be the first people to fall, not Microsoft. I do think that the US government has a hard-on for Microsoft. It started in the mid-90s, to early 2000s, when they were investigating all, and they seem to have a monopoly on Windows because of their Internet Explorer being, included with Windows, and they saw that as an intrusion, which, to be honest, it was a case of it wasn't set in stone. You had the option to include it or not, delete it, if I remember rightly in the days. It's just basically the government wants money and they want to cut. I think the government this time has seen that, hey, look, 68-point-something billion is changing hands, and we're getting a very poor end of the stick here. We want more money. And I think that's where they're looking to try and see if they can scrape some more feet out of it. But it's not going to stop the deal, it's not going to end it, it's going to go through. Now, right now, I think, should they be going for Microsoft? Hell no! Because Microsoft has produced the best value for money. This that's on screen right now, Game Pass, has proven to you, for less than a penny a game that's on Game Pass, you gain access to over 1,000 games with loads of actual, games that you would not normally pay £50 to £60 for, now becoming available to you.
Welcome
but
back,
also
Chief.
every major Xbox release, including anything that's studios from Xbox Studios, goes day and day or earlier on Xbox Game Pass. I remember when Ultimate started, their deal was simple. If you had Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, you gain access to Gears of War 5 Ultimate Edition, so you got to play it 7 days before anyone else. You got all the content, and to this day, the Ultimate users get all the DLC, all the add-ons, everything. You're not paying money. And I worked it out the other day that it's like there's more than £300 worth of actual content been added to Gears of War that you're getting for free over the last few years. And it's the same with a lot of games. There's, you look at like Forza Horizon, you're getting that game for free, so you're saving yourself 70 quid already, And if you just buy Forza Horizon and Halo in the year, and you've got thousands of games like Psychonauts, Age of Empires, stuff that maybe the average gamer won't actually play because it's too expensive. They don't have money for that, Call of Duty and everything else. And now you're getting it all under one roof where you can actually play. It's great for consumers. They get to play more, enjoy more. And content creators get their games in more people's hands. And especially as we're in this age of loot boxes and that, you know, it's like we're living to this point where, yeah, you know, they're making billions off all the microtransactions that you do, the other subscriptions and so on, you know, so they're happy. They don't mind their game going because it gets them in the hands of the people. Whereas other companies like Nintendo and Sony, you're paying £70. I mean, I just pre-ordered, to let you all know, I will be doing a video on it when it comes out, but I've just pre-ordered Horizon Forbidden West. That's just cost me £80 for the deluxe edition, or £70 for the standard. And I just went the extra 10, but that's £70 for one game. That's over half a year's of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. When if it was on there, I would have access to it. What's anti-consumer about that? It's so pro-consumer, and it allows smaller developers a platform to get their game into more people's hands. Because like I say, people only have a limited fund. Not everyone is millionaires, you know? So, like I say, I just wanted to make this video as a quickie update. Yes, they're being investigated. Yes, America has, I would say, certain people in the government has a hard-on for Microsoft. But I think they should be turning their focus to other companies like Sony, or if you're going non but tech, like they keep saying they're out for tech giants and monopolies, they should be going straight to the number one tech company in the world, and that is Apple, who force you to go through their pay system, so you pay their money. You cannot use another, I would say, pay thing. Even when they're being ordered to by courts, they're always extending it, trying to get out of it. You know, they force you to buy a £1,500 phone that in 12 months' time is no longer backed up. The battery dies. Do you know what I mean? And the features that are on that phone have been out on other brands like Samsung and Sony for the last 3 years. But they claim it as their own. And I'm like, no. They should be going for that. That made 3-point-something trillion now value. Come on. You know? Sorry, but all their stuff is made in China. They worked out the other day, there was a company that worked out how much a iPhone 13 Plus costs to make, and it worked out to around about £16 British per unit. That includes all the marketing, the postage, the delivery charges, all the warehouse, everything, the box design, the artwork. That's how much they pay per unit. Okay? And you pay over $1,000 for that. If anything, we should all band up and stop this practice. Charge a reasonable fee, and I think Microsoft did it by saying, hey, let's stop the single price one-off fee. I'll get my money over a long period of time, but I'll also get more players on my ecosystem, because I make more money by that, by giving people more access. So, but again, these are all just my personal opinions in some respect, but, you know, they are valid, just like every opinion is valid. But I would just say that, you know, Game Pass rules. Xbox is brilliant. You know, Sony have also announced that they've overestimated the sales, and they're not going to meet their quota. This won't be the biggest for PS5. I mean, come on, you know they're in trouble when they're having to, I would say, make more PS4s because they can't make PS5s. Yet Xbox said, no, we're going to stop the Xbox Ones now. And for the last year, they've just been making Series X and S's, because that's the future, you know, and they want you to come along with that. So, as I say, I'm not just a pure Xbox fan. I like games, I love them as them all. I love Sony's, like I say, Uncharted franchises and things like that. I love Xbox and stuff. I love Nintendo's. Mario's just awesome. I can't wait for another Star Fox game to be made.
Welcome back, Chief.
Or a Metal Gear on PlayStation if necessary already. All that. Do you know what I mean? Game in general is awesome. I think we should all band together for that. And if Activision Blizzard gets bought out by Microsoft and it does get finalised and everything, that's a good thing for them, because it allows them to get that house in order and get you the games at a very more affordable price. Imagine it. The next World of Warcraft, then you're getting your subscription to World of Warcraft, you're getting Game Pass Ultimate, you're getting access to thousands more games for your subscription to World of Warcraft, which is one of the things they've been saying is going to happen. Like, you'll have that one subscription now that gets you all of them. Just like right now you get EA Play, you know, added into your Xbox Live, I would say Xbox Game Pass subscription, you know, as well as all your games with gold, which don't forget, PS Plus free monthly games would not exist if it wasn't for Xbox doing it. When Xbox announced at the end of the Xbox 360 towards the Xbox One that you were getting monthly games, it went from 1 game a month, or 2 games a month to 4 now with the Xbox One. Sony knew they had to add to that, so they did theirs. Yes, Sony have had some really good games added to theirs, whereas Xbox, especially in the last few years, Xbox free games with gold has been shit. But, you know, that wins Game Pass. That's the best thing. You're paying your subscription. It's not that much more than your normal, you know, gold subscription. And you're getting so much more. PC, console, cloud gaming, play wherever you want, have access to your games. You know. So I'd love to see where the future goes. And if they get Call of Duty and you're no longer paying 100 quid for Call of Duty, you know what I mean? And you finally get some of the games that's in their back catalogue, whether it's from Sierra or what have you, added to Game Pass now, and you get them remade by newer studios within Microsoft, actually do something with them, and not like Sony that have left Killzone and Resistance Fall of Man and all this stuff that's just been left on the dry for the last, 9 years for Killzone, and I think it's more than that, it's like 10 years, 15 years for Resistance too. But they actually do something, force them to do something. Having an IP that's in your back catalogue is not really any good when you're doing nothing. It's earning nothing, and you should be getting money back. Otherwise, sell it. You know. But anyway, this has been my little hot take on the news at the moment, and I appreciate everything. So, like, comment, subscribe, please. It helps out with the algorithm, helps this new game get on the up and up, as they say, and look forward to more. I'm here, and obviously, like I say, we'll bring you more news as it comes through. Thank you very much. Have a good week ahead.